So we just got this new 99 overall Luis Robert Jr. card in the game, 2023 Gold Glove Award Series card, and it's always a treat. We never really expect to see White Sox 99 overalls at this point, but sure, give them to me. And he looks solid, especially when you factor in the White Sox boost if we're throwing him on the theme team, because the one bad thing is the contact against righties, but that'll come up with the boost. He's great in the field, obviously, 90 speed. The clutch also comes up. That's another weak spot. There's only one thing wrong with this card. He did not win a Gold Glove Award in 2023. I don't really know. I don't really understand how this mistake was made, but he won the Silver Slugger Award in 2023. Didn't win the Gold Glove Award, but here we go. A made-up Gold Glove Series, Luis Robert Jr. Hey, if that gets him fielding like this, though, I'm not going to complain. If we look at the Luis Robert boost here, I mean, I guess, of course, the contact against righties and clutch, that's like the two things we care most about with the boost, and they get cut off, but you can kind of tell it says 99 clutch, 102 contact versus righties, so that's the weight that the boost pulls, bringing those attributes up to a better spot. But yeah, we're throwing him on the White Sox theme team today. We've also got the supercharged Andrew Benintendi from hitting his walk-off home run recently. So yeah, last time on stream, I went back and debuted the Season 2 White Sox cards that I missed out on. The only two that I didn't quite get to was this gold Tim Anderson and then the 88 overall Jonathan Cannon, so I'm also using them today. But other than that, for a White Sox team in 2024, this kind of doesn't seem that bad, honestly. I'm at a 631 rating, so we're still working our way up. We're probably going to be on all-star difficulty today, which kind of is good for Luis Robert Jr., especially if we're playing against a righty. All right, so we got to go up against Shohei, actually, on the mound. This dude's team doesn't look that crazy, but it is a righty we got to face when Luis Robert's a little bit worse against righties. Yeah, 162. That is very solid. And what's this guy's record then? 28 and 23? I mean, that should mean good things. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Your Eagles broke your heart last night? Yeah, that was, if who is that? Saquon? If he just caught that pass, that game's over. All right, here we go. Tim Anderson also making his debut today. We got to put a spotlight on him, even if he is only a gold. And I don't think I got enough of that. That felt like a good swing, but not at that part of the field and not with Tim Anderson. But here we go. Here's the main event. The brand new 99 overall Luis Robert Jr. My first at bat with him. Let's see what we can do. I feel like I didn't want to swing at the first pitch. I'm glad it was a ball. And then I get a fastball right down the middle and he blows it past me. And okay, well, hopefully we get those same pitches in his second at bat, because wow. Your lineup is Biggio, Carroll, Hank, Schwarber, Ernie, Babe, Lorenzen, Dansby, Kenley. That seems solid. I'll be showing off what my lineup is, and I think it's pretty similar to that, except I think I have well, I'm gonna have Luis Robert. I also have that core Ernie Banks, and I feel like there's one more different. Oh, I have the Chris Bryant in there somewhere. All right, well, Grandal gets put on for free, so at least now we have some blazing speed out there. Oh, I did. You did have Ernie. I even read that. I read your entire lineup and then said, oh yeah, you don't have Ernie, I do.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets.
Is that going to drop in? Oh my god, what are we doing? Well, this is where the blazing speed from Grandal comes in handy. I think he's going to score from first. It's not even going to be close. It's not even a play. Who's on the mound for me? So I'm getting that 88 Jonathan Cannon, his outing. Last Sox theme team stream, I didn't quite get to the Season 2 Tim Anderson and the Season 2 Cannon. So I'm tying up all the loose ends.
offensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard. That's the kind of player that every
You know, this Benintendi is actually a really nice card today, too. Look at that, 125 clutch, 125 power. And, well, he didn't really use the power there, but keeps the inning going. Not quite going to get to score Frank there. You have Winker, Griffey, Aaron, Vientos, Lindor, Adames, Alonso, Alvarez, and Judge. That sounds very Mets heavy. You got a Mets captain boost going. There we go. That's going to drive in this other run. We're kind of singling this guy to death here. I mean, I know that Frank one's not going to count as a single, but it should have been. Man, I see it's pitches like that. I haven't played yet today. This is my first time hopping on the game today, so those are the kind of pitches you miss. And it's hurting me. And I couldn't catch up to the heat. But you know what? 2 runs in the first, that's a solid start. You want your Yankees theme team back? It was insane to end season 2. Yeah, I mean, you gotta wait now all the way until season 3 is over. Will you still be on the game in November? Ooh, look at this sinker. Look at how much this breaks from Cannon. I don't know if I've ever seen a sinker with that much break on it. Wow. Do I have any OOSP? Do you mean out of position? For either God Squad or the Sox team? Yeah, I have a few. Or for the Sox, the only ones are the relief pitcher Adam Dunn and the starter Harold Baines. Judge is your best DH. You don't care how big his strike zone is. Hang on here. Let's pick up this punch out. There we go. But yeah, normally tall players like that don't really bug me. But when I was trying to use that out of position, Randy Johnson, he was just like that much taller than Judge is. And that was a little difficult. We're going to get another slurve punch out here. Ooh, no, he took it. Wow, okay. And he's around on the sinker. There we go, though. It's the circle change that gets him. Randy was too much. Judge was batting like 600 for you to end season 2. Wow. And Corey Lee playing third base today, getting the job done. Look at the Cannon getting it over there for Cannon on the mound. You know what? Speaking of Cannon, at least to me, he's been one of the bright spots when you watch the White Sox this year. Like, it's not like his numbers are crazy good. I don't know what I'm taking that for. But as a rookie, I feel like at least he pitches like a veteran. He pitches like a 10-year vet out there. I want someone like Corey Lee to do something. And then I just do that instead. But whenever you gotta have these lower overall cards on the team, those are the ones you want to come through the most. And it's not gonna happen if I keep missing pitches like that. You're debating whether to use wild cards or leave your team as is? I mean, it depends, I guess. I would say you could probably put together a best possible team right now if you use wild cards. I don't think that one's going to get down either. I was close. That might be the closest I've came to actually making a decent swing on that slurve. I wonder if I'm going to catch up to that fastball. I'm going to have to figure that out before too long here, because we're knocking on the door of Hall of Fame difficulty if my rating keeps climbing.
Next offering misses down and away.
You'd only replace Swanson, Kenley, and Lorenzen. I mean, if you have the spots available, I say why not. Oh, I didn't hit that. Dude, I don't know what is going on those hanging slurs. Why is that his best pitch against me right now? All right, well, we'll have Luis Robert leading off next inning. Your team has no wild cards because almost all your pitching is out of position. Yeah, I guess it just depends on what you'd rather your strengths be. Because that, I mean, that could be a decent strategy. Bring over like a bunch of wild card pitchers, because there's not even many season 3 99 starters yet. Like I was just looking into that when I was setting up this stream, planning on playing with the God Squad after this game. There we go. All right, another strikeout for Cannon. Out of position pitchers are all solid, especially the relievers. I mean, I agree. It's just they're not quite 99s. Ooh, all right, that was a perfect swing. You know what? I don't think this game is going to be as easy as I initially thought it was. I feel like, well, he's not doing great pitching. I think it's more me doing bad. But at the plate, you can tell he has something there. Like, not many people take that pitch.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Seems like he's having trouble with that. I'm going to go right back to it. There we go. Yeah, if we get that sinker up and in on the hands, he's not catching up to it. And that should end this inning as long as we get it there, Jolks. All right. Couple of shutout innings so far for Cannon. Let's see if Robert can hit this time around. Second time through.
Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning, and now it's Luis Robert.
And that's a hot start, missing another pitch right down the middle.
2 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba.
Come on. No! Am I pressing too hard? Especially with him at the plate, am I trying too hard? Does rank take into account your overall for players for rating? I don't think so. They still show a rating mod, and like years ago, it was years ago now, but they did take that into account. So it would take like your current ranked rating plus your rating mod, depending on how high your team overall was, and then that would be the rating window you search for games for. But then they stopped using that, so I don't know why the rating mod thing still shows up if it's not used. Dude, I don't understand. I hit him fine in the first inning, and I can't figure him out anymore. What is this? That was your next question about rating mod? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, though, it would be kind of fun if they had like a salary cap type thing, where either your team was restricted to a certain overall, or they introduced I guess, rating on each overall of cards, and you had to stay under like a certain salary cap type thing. I think that could be fun. Then more people's teams are on the same level, so it is truly about, you know, your skill a bit more. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to have to build a team like that and not just throw out your best players. I think honestly that's one of the fun things I'm missing about events that they haven't done this year, is they haven't really restricted team overalls. But to me, that always used to be fun in the past. Like, it's like, hey, you got these people you can use, but you got to keep your team under a 90 overall. And then it was like, what do you want to sacrifice? What strengths do you want to play to? You need to calm down. He's at 2 2/3 and 11 pitches. Yeah, you got to take some pitches, even if they're in the zone.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
There we go. That should be 3 shutout innings now for Jonathan Cannon. Maybe the 4th is when I figure they're hitting back out.
Start of the 4th. Now here is Andrew Benintendi. And the right-hander back to work. That misses. And that's ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level.
15 pitches through 3. You had 2 hits. That's always rough when, like, the dude's just pounding the strike zone, so you don't want to not swing, but then you still can't really put good swings on the ball. See, I'm just... I don't even know what to say, man. Come on. I can't hit anything anymore. He almost messed that up. Wow. I might have needed something like that to go my way.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes outside. And it's even up. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Foul away.
Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know what it's going to take for me to get my eye going here. I want to say it's just going to take me a little bit of time, but I feel like I'm not even making progress. Yep, because I honestly thought that was a slurve out of his hand.
Wouldn't chase that time. And a foul ball.
I'm not going to lie, Dylan. I don't really... Okay, well... I was going to say, I don't really understand what that last message... Best once cream in all the league. I am still winning, though. I don't know for how long. Because honestly, based on where he's leaving pitches right over the middle of the plate, it's making me think his pitching is more of his weakness.
As this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone. And
Oh, best ice cream in all the league.
can they turn that around?
I don't know.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
I don't get to many games. I actually have not been to a Major League Baseball game since 2019. So I'm not the authority on where to get your ice cream from for around the league. Oh, what stadium am I playing at? Was that something in the game? Was that like an ad in the stadium or something? This is just Phillies, Citizens Bank. You know what? I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this guy might be a Phillies fan.
So up next, Hank Aaron rounded out his first time.
Eating dinner while watching? Best thing ever.
Level speed.
I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying it, but best thing ever. That's either a lie or a massive compliment. Oh, the commentary said that? Man, you're paying more attention to the commentary than I do. Honestly, I may as well have commentary off. I've been tuning this out for years.
First pitch, and it just misses.
You went to one in June, first you've been to since 2017. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Judge comes up
I went to a bunch in a bunch by my standards. I think I went to 3 in 2019, and then obviously the next year was the COVID year, so I didn't go, and then yeah, just haven't been back. That's a spot.
2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th.
Say you went around. Come on. No.
Started after it, tried to hold up.
Is Philly known for their ice cream? I have no idea.
The pitch.
Oh, and I missed the spot there. Come on. It was like 80% of the par was in the zone. He still found a way to throw that for a ball.
2 outs, runner at first.
I don't know though, Dylan. I'm kind of regretting I didn't hear that line because I wonder if it was like a generic commentary line or if it was actually like because we're playing at this stadium.
That's off the inside edge. 2-0. There's a strike.
You've never heard him say that? Maybe it is based on the stadium then.
Next offering.
I guess that would depend on how often you play here.
And he deals.
There we go. Finally hit a spot. He definitely was a bit more patient that inning. Maybe he was starting to see Cannon a little bit better. You know what I just thought of that I never think of while I'm live, but now I'm curious to see. But if you guys would be so kind as to hit the like button on the stream, why not? Let's see if that changes any numbers. Just out of curiosity more than anything. I actually, now I think about it, I don't even have anything on my screen to see what the like count is at, so as far as I know, all of you guys might have already done it, and I don't even know.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2-2 now. And another ball.
You were the first like, Asman? Well, thanks, man.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Like, that's an off-speed pitch. Right down the middle. There's no reason to be late on it. And then I'm taking that. When am I going to figure this out again?
Next to hit.
Likes went from 2 to 8. And then Code Dizzle, you're saying yours says yours is the only like? That might have been my best swing since the first inning.
Slings it across.
I'm curious. Do I have access to that? Oh yeah, okay. Mine when I switch screens here does say we're at 7 likes. It doesn't say what we were at before, but
Just misses.
it shows 8 on your end. I mean, sometimes honestly my information has been less up to date than what you guys' says.
In for a strike.
Please don't.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Kelly.
Nope, that's actually another decent swing. It's going to be right to him. At least I made a little bit of progress that inning. A couple of decent swings. Maybe to lead off with Luis Robert next inning, we'll finally get something going again. I mean, when was my last hit?
And here's the first baseman, Willie Mays.
You can talk metrics and all
Woody Keller, the new angel.
I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive,
I wonder who is taking over as the new Angel Hernandez. I've seen
he was an artist.
a few names thrown out for who's going to be taking the mantle.
And that one fouled off. And Siggy, if you factor in May's 660 career homers and the .301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the greatest all-around player in Major League history.
Oh, yep, I told you. I knew it was only a matter of time before this guy did something. I had the feeling that he was dialing it in this whole time. His eyes been getting better, and there it is. Now we're in trouble. Now the pressure's really on to start hitting.
First offering and
CB Buckner's actually worse than Angel, according to Trevor May. I feel like I did see a video, and I don't remember who it was by, but it was like right before Angel Hernandez retired, and they went into the numbers, and it was like, not only was Angel Hernandez not the worst umpire in the league, but he was actually like above average, technically, by whatever metric it was. It was a while ago that I watched it, so I don't quite remember. But that was kind of shocking. This is taking a turn for the worst here. It was Trevor May, so maybe that's the exact video that I had seen. Oh my, wait. No, Tim didn't get there. I didn't think he would need to dive. I thought he was just going to get there. Well, uh-oh. We don't have an out yet in this 5th inning. I should get the bullpen loose just in case at this point. We only have the one lefty, though. I don't know if I'd want to use him this early anyway. Guess we'll just get Liam Hendricks and Joe Kelly. Why not? What have I not been throwing much? I feel like I need to give him a different look. Okay, and then I miss my spot. Both different looks I try and give him. Dansby's defense is so nice in this game. Man, I actually didn't think he was going to swing at that. Can we get this circle change placed? Oh, perfect spot. There we go. Good bounce back. Shut it down. But yeah, I remember on the Cubs March to October, Dansby had 99 fielding, but only like a 50 arm. So sometimes that was a little bit rough at shortstop. Like he'd make some spectacular play and then just couldn't get the ball over there. It'd probably help if I stopped starting counts going down 2-0. There is no way that this dude is only, what, 28 and 23 is what it said? You gotta ring him up on that. No, game, no. No. Do you let Cannon work his way out of this, though, or do you take him out now? I gotta let him try. And he might have done it. No, he didn't. 86 speed's way too fast with where that was hit. Tie ball game. Isn't he like the 4-time reigning shortstop Gold Glove? I don't know. You would know better than me. And now we're down big. That changed very fast. I mean, Jonathan Cannon had a great 4 innings. So let's remember that. Let's remember the good times. You know what? I really we should not be worried about this right now. With how many pitches that he has left right over the middle of the plate so far in this game, I should not have trouble making this comeback. If he's going to keep pitching like that, we're going to make this comeback, guys. And it's going to start right now with Luis Robert Jr. up at the plate. That's a brutal way to start. And that's even worse. And he went back to it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I outguessing myself? I didn't think he was going to go back to the fastball, but obviously. I don't know, guys. Shohei sometimes is one of those players in this game that I just all of a sudden can't hit. Like, I think all it is I am not picking up the ball out of his hand. I've struck out looking on the fastball so many times. And I think that's the sign that you can't pick up his release point. And that's not even going to get down for us. I don't even remember when my last hit was. There is a chance I haven't gotten a hit since the first inning. Maybe change the PCI placement. I don't really like doing that. Just since I feel like I've settled in on what I've been doing for so long, and I've typically been playing solid. I don't know if I want to go making changes in the middle of the game like that. I think our best hope right now is he brings in a new arm, and because I think Shohei was up to like 90 or so pitches, so get a new arm in there, see this new arm better. He'll keep hanging pitches, he'll keep leaving pitches right over the middle, and we'll make the comeback. Yeah, now we've got this this nice smooth jazz playing. It'll calm me right down. There we go. Let's at least get it back going on the mound. That's what we can control. I've got Shohei at 90-ish pitches through 6. You have Satchel at 53 through 7. That's rough. When you find yourself in that spot, it's like, I can't hit this pitcher, and he is probably not coming out of the game. The last thing I want to be doing is putting this guy on for free. We're going to get there. We got a good reaction on that. The more we get into this game, the less I believe that this guy's record is truly what it says it was. Either the game is lying to me, or he's on a second account and he decided to quit out of 20 games in a row when he got the new account just to make his record look worse. Okay, come on, man. Got him to 2 strikes, and now he's being patient. There we go. Be patient on that one. New arm next inning. You got it, Dylan. Already 1 step ahead. Although, I don't know if I want that arm to be Liam Hendricks, now that I think about it. Well, I guess we don't really have many better options. Where do I get the music from? Because it has to be non-copyright. Yeah. It's just the YouTube free music library or whatever it's called. I just download the music from there, and that's what I use. I did edit the stream versions. I edited them to be on a loop and each be about 10 minutes long or so. See, there was so much right about that swing except for the just late. If we're around on that, that would have gotten us going. You didn't even notice there was music until I said that? Do I have it too quiet? I don't know. I definitely don't want to have it too loud, but I feel like that bed should be there, you know? Get ready for the high and in fastball. Yeah, you got to be ready for it. I mean, he didn't go to it, but... And of course, he's just going to hit spots like that. I've used this Mason Miller. I know that was more luck than anything.
Yeah, they'll do it again.
Okay. We didn't even need to be around on that one. I think Mason Miller did all the work there, throwing that 103. Finally, back on the board once again. Maybe that'll get us going. That's the captain. That's why he's the captain, I guess. That's fine. I'd rather take that than roll over on it. Nope. I shouldn't be swinging at that one, though. Especially if I'm late on it. Ooh, and yep. That was totally me outguessing myself. I was like, you know what? I was just late on the circle change. I think he's gonna see that, go fastball. So I was expecting fastball. Not even close.
Just missed.
Man, stop hitting that spot perfectly. How does he keep putting these pitches right on the edge? Nope, okay. Probably would have been a strike anyway, but tried to hold up.
If hitters will chase it, that's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Full count.
2 outs.
I waited back too far. Why? I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately. I get these off-speed pitches that I recognize, and then I wait back on them too far. You're down 3-7, down rough inning. Yep. Rough games for us, both of us. Although maybe I started to bring it back a little bit. With any luck, we've gotten things going again. I will admit I'm a little apprehensive bringing in a Liam Hendricks. I feel like he's not the toughest guy in the world to pick up.
And a pitch.
There we go, though. If he's going to spot his fastballs like that, we'll be in good shape.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Oh, you got to ring him up, though. How many check swings are they going to give him today?
The dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And then how are we taking that?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Okay, there we go. I kind of felt like all I needed to do at that point was get it in the zone. And I was right. That play's got to be made, Julks. Okay.
Swings to first, and they get Vigil for the out. 2 outs, bases empty.
Hopefully, Dylan, hopefully the tide has turned. The turntables. That's got to be a strike.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That was straight case
1-1.
right there.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
You know what? I'm not going to change it up. We're going to go right back. Fastball away, and we got him again. Okay, great inning from Liam Hendricks. We're keeping it where it's at. We're chipping away. If we put up 1 run for the rest of this game, we tie it up by the 9th. Or I guess 1 run an inning is what I should have said.
Miller back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-1. That's a little bit low. The 1-1.
If that one was a fastball, that might have been swing of the day. That was a nice swing. 9-hole hitter Bronze Corey Julks getting us going here in the top of the 8th. Gotta capitalize on that. We got Tim Anderson leading it, or due up next, and then Luis Robert Jr.
And that's a great example of it.
If we can get Tim Anderson on, Luis Robert has a chance to come up to take the lead. And we get another new arm coming in. Gotta be ready for that sinker. He definitely has a hard sinker. It's not going to be outlier, though, since it's his 3rd pitch.
Now, Tim Anderson.
And I still am behind it. That is a just phenomenal job there at the plate, TA. Really capitalizing on the momentum. All right, it's Robert time. 0 for 3 on the day. I've done absolutely nothing with him in his debut, but there is no better time to do something.
And delivers outside.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's a pitch, man.
For a strike.
Okay. I mean, it's it's definitely something. Whatever that was, it's something. Oh! Stop playing with me like that, game. I need to put a better swing on that. I had such the right idea, and I just moved the PCI too far down. Frank, man, you got to do it. Frank is the best hitter on this team.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one misses. 2-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center.
We got one more chance. One more chance with the bottom half of the order coming up. The deck is not stacked in our favor. I don't know. Do I... Well, I guess I kind of forgot to warm anybody new up. I'll get done loosening up just in case. And with all the righties due up, I guess I'm sticking with Liam. That's a good start, though. All right, you're heading out, Code Dizzle. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I can get this win. Maybe I'll have good news for you. Okay, he waited back, which I didn't want, but it got us an out. Just when I think I'm going to be able to send this one to the 9th with the same deficit, he puts one more on. That was a very good swing, because look at where that pitch was. That is not a missed spot at all. Wow. Well, we only have... I guess it's just the one lefty up here, but we only need one more out. So, Diekman, do your thing. We definitely can't give up any more. Sit up in my chair. No, Dylan, you got it wrong. That's the opposite. You got to get into gamer posture here. Lean forward as far possible as I can. We need 3 runs. It can happen. It can. It's just, it's going to take something. We got 99 overall Benintendi right now. He's got to get it started. I don't care who he's bringing in. Go to the lefty, honestly. Yeah. 87 lefty. Benintendi can handle it, and then we got 2 righties due up next. I should not be missing that. That is just exactly what's been going wrong this game. So, wait. Oh my god, it's off his head? I probably could have made it to third. I thought that was going to get caught. I had no idea that was going to carry like that. Okay. That's a start then. Still got to get around on these pitches. That's another good spot. Okay, at least we made contact. That was supposed to be a check swing. That was another attempted check swing. Didn't look like it though. That was kind of a good swing. He's got to throw something outside at some point. Just don't know if I want to sit on it. Oh, there it was. I was very close, man. That was almost a great swing going the other way. We got 7, 8, 9 with 3 runs still needed. One of these down the line's got to stay fair, man. Come on. Inside, just missed. Lefty continues to work Okay, sure. I didn't lead off, but why not waste one?
The 1-1 is fouled off.
My God, I keep pulling it just a little bit foul. Something, stay fair. That's not what I mean. I still want to get around on it. Oh, it's down to the 8 and 9 hitters. It's down to the 2 Corys. The 2 live series Corys. Do I have any better options on the bench? I mean, it's only the live series guys, so probably not. I guess technically Vaughn. I don't know. I guess with 2 outs, we'd still have to deal with Corey Julks up next. But there won't be an up next if we don't do something here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vaughn. We gotta bring in a new guy with as much better attributes as possible here. Come on, Vaughn. It's all down to you. Okay, that's a big call. That's a gift. And once again, I mean, there is not a more fitting way to end the game than by not getting around on a pitch that I should be getting around on. That was terrible. I am sorry for what you guys just had to witness. I mean, the White Sox theme team can only take you so far at this point with this team, but I definitely could have played a lot better than that.